Good morning. I'm off to the gym. I got a stationary bike workout. Like I mentioned in my last video, got a little foot injury going on, which it's getting better. So I'm thinking maybe this weekend I might attempt to do like a little bit of a run. Maybe I'll just go on a treadmill and just see if I could run like a mile or two and see how it feels. But today I have, like, it was supposed to be a 12-mile run where it was supposed to be a 2-mile warm-up and then 8 miles at a 6:50 pace, which is the pace that I'm trying to run for the marathon. So it's like a sub 3-hour marathon pace. I was supposed to start like a little bit slower than that, maybe at like 7-minute pace, and then, you know, get faster every 2 miles until I'm running a little bit faster than a 6:50, maybe like a 6:40 at the end. So it's supposed to be that, and then a 2-mile cool down for a total of 12 miles. But we're gonna be on the stationary bike, so I'm gonna do like a 15-minute warm up and then about like 55 minutes. And I'm gonna do it where like I'm gonna do basically like 4 sets. That's how I'm gonna break it down, where every like 14 minutes or so, I'm just gonna put the resistance up a little bit and get my heart rate up another like 5 beats per minute or something, just to try to like simulate me running a little faster. That's just sort of how I'm going about it. All right, bike complete. I won't lie, that one hurt for sure. It was, I think, around like an hour and 25 minutes in total. Yeah, the bike, like I never normally do that, so my quads are not used to just the constant like tension on the quads. So like it was basically, you know, like that whole hour that I was doing high heart rate, my quads were just completely on fire the whole time. So I mean, it's definitely a good workout. It definitely sucked. So yeah, it's almost 7 o'clock. It's 6:55. So I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna shower up. I get to, since I'm working from home today, I get to sort of like come home a little bit later, which is a good thing. So we'll do a pre-market analysis. I'll take you through that this time, sort of show you what I'm thinking for the day, and then we'll get to work. So see you there. All right, what's going on? So today is Thursday, September 19th, 2024. at 7:53 a.m. I got work at 8 a.m., so I'm going to do this quick. Basically, yesterday was FOMC. We made a new high, dumped, took out some lows, and then after the market closed in the Asia session, we blasted off to the upside, taking out these equal highs here, which I was looking to target for a long, but it is what it is. And now we're pretty much just blasting off to the upside. ES is almost at all-time highs, so I pretty much expect 8:30 news to just blast us off. We have unemployment claims, but yeah, today I have a very loose bias, and I'm more inclined to not even take a trade today. I want to see just pretty much a retracement, and then us to start to round over to look for a long. This is the 15-minute. I kind of want to see us retrace, maybe form some equal highs or something, and then look for something like this. And I would try to position myself in a long, something like that. But I don't really think that's going to happen. We seem pretty bullish. I assume we're just going to continue on being very bullish up in these highs. So I'm just going to wait for 10 a.m. and then see what the market's looking like around then, and try to formulate my bias then. So I don't really have a clear plan or anything like that. I really just need to wait to see what the market wants to do come 10 o'clock in the morning. So time to go to work. So I'll see you then. Peace. Alright, so quick update. I got this beautiful long trade that got stopped right on that red line for about a 125 point move on MNQ. Basically dropped down, took out these equal lows, bounced, started respecting this fair value gap, entered in long, expecting us to go to the highs. Also ES very close to the all-time highs here, so I was entering NQ around here, and then I was originally going to take it off, but I wanted to let it run until ES hit all-time highs, because I felt there was pretty much no reason for NQ to go lower if ES is right about to hit all-time highs. So I just held it and just trailed my stop up real tight, but ended up being great. So unfortunately I didn't take it on my funded accounts. It was just my personal account, because I was in a meeting. So I literally have the mic on, I'm talking in the meeting. I enter on my phone in the corner, and I'm trying to open my laptop and try to manage or try to assess what my risk would be and things like that. And I was just frazzled. I was I can't do this right now. I'm trying to talk to people and stuff, so only on my personal account, but I can't be upset about making $250 on one micro. So yeah, I am done for the day, and we'll leave it on a good note. So it's almost 11 a.m. and I'm just gonna go back to work and just work the rest of the day and make less money at work than I just made with one micro. So that's why we're doing this trading thing. So peace. Yo, so it is 12:22. I'm taking my lunch break and I'm just gonna walk around. That's the pros of working from home, even though I only work from home one day a week. I just get to use my time a little bit more how I want it, and I'm just gonna go on a walk for 20 minutes and then eat my food at my desk while I work. So yeah, but overall I haven't even been looking at the markets. So one thing I've learned is if I take a good win, just sort of walk away. There's been plenty of times that I've taken a win and then got like confident or greedy almost, and I was like, oh, I just won, like let me win again, and then I fucking torch half of it, all of it, or even more than that. So just take a win and just walk. So I'm gonna go on a walk, go home, eat some food, and then go back to work. So peace. Just to go over it one more time, this is what we did today. So pretty much exactly what I was looking for. We started shooting up to all-time highs, and I waited until around 10 o'clock in the morning, and I found a nice setup right by the low of day. So if I zoom in a bit more, I'll go into the 5-minute. So this is the 5-minute. NQ, these lines here are just some highs from back when, and this gap is the Tesla earnings gap from the 23rd of July. So we had yet to take any of these highs, so for me that's a green light to go long. So let me zoom all the way in here. I'll just go straight to the 1-minute. So in the morning, we had some highs over here that we took out on ES, right? So right on market open, we took out these highs, and in my eyes, a lot of people are probably trying to long right now since the market blasted off to the upside. So all these people got trapped into longs, and then we form a divergence at the lows here, right? Then NQ pumps up, takes out this high, but still leaves all of this intact. It's 940, then it reverses, and we had these equal lows here and some more just stacked little lows here. So once we took all of those out, immediately reversed and bounced. Now NQ and ES are both aligned, right? They both look like they want to go back to the upside. We took out some lows, stopped a bunch of people out in the first 30 minutes. Now we're going into the 950 to 1010 macro right here. So from here to here is where I want to see a long setup within this time frame, and that's exactly what happened. So we bounced up 954, formed this fair value gap. I was actually like on a meeting and I saw us like wicking this, and I just jumped in, stopped below there. I was originally targeting this high, but when we came all the way up there, that was like right here. So ES, at this point in time, I was very confident we were going to go to all-time highs. So if ES is going to go higher, NQ is going to go higher. So I decided to hold it, and I just trailed my stop loss up very tightly. Once ES took out all-time highs, I put my stop loss right there, and I just put my take profit right at this -2 standard deviation projection, but I got stopped in profit right here for like a 125 point move, which is, you know, an amazing move. And then we did eventually, you know, we formed some SMTs here. There were some other setups that you could have taken since we didn't hit the -2 to -2.5 standard deviation projection. We're generating some highs here. In my opinion, there was a very clean setup. So we have divergence here, right? We came back to a nice retracement of this range, and we bounce. Could have definitely gotten in long somewhere over here, like so. You know, if you wanted to get a run into the -2 to -2.5 there, even here, you know, targeting that standard deviation projection and the high end of the gap. And that is where we formed the high of the day. So at standard deviation, formed the high of the day, and then had a pretty just disgusting move lower, and that's that. So very solid trade. Literally couldn't have asked for anything better. This is just exactly the criteria that I look for, right? So take out some sell side liquidity in the morning, displace back to the upside when I believe we were supposed to go higher anyway, and then I take a low risk entry towards the lows, targeting the highs. So very clean. Alright, so it's 9:45, time for me to go into bed. Gotta wake up at 4:30, hit some legs. So yeah, man, that's just a normal day. Pretty much just working out, going to work, trading, reviewing, day in, day out, man. Same thing every day. So just grinding, trying to become a profitable trader, man. So hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Peace.